India emerges as a relentless force to be reckoned with, as the global arena is watching the unbelievable shift in power dynamics. Inasmuch as India's rise as a superpower is both beautiful and one of the remarkable stories of this century, it's important to also take into consideration the pressing concerns that need our attention. India's ascent to the top of the global pecking order is sure to have far-reaching implications. We'll tell you about it. India has the second largest population in the world, and this brings us to the question of if she will be able to balance her economic growth alongside her growing population. As we go deeper into this topic, we must not overlook this potential challenge that will come with the rise of India to global power. Let's also talk about her political status. Will India be able to contain the rising tensions from her neighbouring countries? China especially. How is India's growth going to be a superpower going to impact the existing world order? Therefore, paying heed to the complexities of India's rise to superpower status is unavoidable. In today's episode, we'll discuss the multifaceted factors that have contributed to India's success, while also evaluating the challenges that lie ahead. But before we continue, click the subscribe button below and don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that you won't miss out on any of our interesting content. Now that you've done that, let's get started. Economy growth. The growth and development over India's economy over the years have kept improving significantly, with a growth rate of over 7% in recent years. With a striking population of more than 1.3 billion people, India has the potential to become one of the world's largest consumer markets. Several policies have been implemented by the Indian government to promote the country's economic growth, including the Make in India campaign, which seeks to transform India into a global manufacturing hub. With a whopping 55% of its gross domestic product, GDP, the country's service sector has played a significant role in supporting India's robust economic growth. The growing IT industry, in particular, has emerged as a significant contributor to the country's economic growth, with India being a popular destination for outsourcing and offshoring services. Despite its impressive economic growth, India is still faced with several challenges which have continued to stand as a stumbling block to the achievements of sustainable development. The issue of income inequality is one of the most pressing issues, with a significant proportion of the population still living below the poverty line. Additionally, the country's infrastructure is insufficient, with poor road connectivity, poor access to water and sanitation facilities, and an unreliable power supply being the most significant bottlenecks. The Indian government, in the bid to tackle these challenges, has launched several initiatives and programs with the help of its growing benefit relationships with the US. The Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana is one scheme aimed at providing banking services to the unbanked population, while the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan is a cleanliness drive aimed at improving sanitation facilities across the country. Technology innovation. Technological innovation and creativity can now be said to be living in India, making it a hub of cutting-edge advancements and dynamic startups. With a thriving startup ecosystem and a growing number of tech giants, India has established and proven itself as a major player in the global technology industry. Leading the industry are companies like Tata Consultancy Services, Infosys, and Wipro, which have made a significant impact on the technology landscape worldwide. Their innovative solutions and expertise have helped businesses across various industries achieve greater efficiency, productivity, and profitability. But it's not just established players that are making waves. India has successfully become home to some of the world's most innovative startups, such as Ola, Paytm, and Flipkart. These trailblazing companies have disrupted traditional business models and transformed entire industries through the power of technology. For instance, Ola, an Indian ride-hailing service, has revolutionized the transportation industry by providing a convenient and affordable alternative to traditional taxis. Similarly, Paytm has transformed the way people in India make payments, allowing for cashless transactions through their mobile app. Flipkart, on the other hand, has disrupted the retail industry by creating a massive online marketplace that offers a wide range of products at competitive prices. With such groundbreaking innovation taking place in India, it's no wonder that the country has become a hotbed of technological advancement. Military strength and national security. India's quest for military might is nothing short of impressive. With its strategic location, India has always been a key player in the world of geopolitics, and it is fast emerging as a global superpower. The country is investing heavily in advanced technologies and equipment, making great strides in modernizing its military. India's military strength is not just limited to its impressive arsenal. Its vast manpower resources and nuclear capabilities also contribute significantly to its prowess. With over 1.4 million active military personnel and 2.4 million reserves, India boasts one of the largest standing armies in the world. Additionally, India has developed nuclear capabilities and maintains a no-first-use policy. Apart from securing its borders and protecting its citizens, India's military is also actively engaged in peacekeeping operations around the world. The country has contributed to several United Nations peacekeeping missions, including those in Congo, Sudan, and Lebanon, showcasing its commitment to global peace and security. Cultural influence. India is a land of diverse cultural treasures, and its impact can be felt across the globe. From the captivating rhythms of Bollywood music to the serene practice of yoga, India's cultural influence is hard to ignore. But it's not just about entertainment and wellness. India's rich cuisine, vibrant fashion, and traditional arts have also captured the imagination of people around the world. One of the key elements that contributes to India's soft power is its vast diaspora. With over 18 million Indians living abroad, this community has made significant contributions in various fields, including technology, medicine, business, and the arts. Their achievements not only reflect India's talent and innovation, but also help to build bridges between India and the rest of the world. Population growth. With 1.3 billion people, India is the world's second most populous country after China. In recent years, India has had one of the fastest growing populations in the world. This population growth is due to several factors, such as improved healthcare, better nutrition, and longer life expectancy. As a result, India has become a major demographic powerhouse with nearly 70% of its population under 35 years old. The sheer size of India's population is impressive, but it's also important to recognize that this growth is a double-edged sword. Although having such a large population has its benefits, including a larger consumer base and more human capital for economic development, it can also lead to problems, such as poverty and overcrowding in cities. It is up to India's government to ensure that its population growth is managed effectively, so that all Indians can benefit from the opportunities afforded by such a large population. Strong democracy. India is the world's largest preacher of democracy with over 1.3 billion people, which makes it the world's largest recorded electoral classified system, with about 814 million eligible voters as of 2019. India stands as one of the most vibrant democratic states in the world. India's constitution guarantees all citizens freedom of expression, assembly, and association. Additionally, India is made up of free press, an independent judiciary, an independent election commission, and an increasingly powerful civil society. All of these elements characterize a democratic country, and India has them in spades. In addition to this, India also boasts one of the longest and most uninterrupted periods of peaceful democratic transition in the world, with no coups or military takeovers since 1947. The introduction of various reforms has also helped to strengthen India's democratic system over the years. Some of these reforms include the Right to Information Act, which grants citizens access to information held by the government. Additionally, the Lokpal Bill was introduced to combat corruption and strengthen citizens' rights. Overall, India has passed as one of the world's most vibrant democracies with a growing economy and a strong commitment to human rights. Its impressive record as a peaceful democratic nation speaks volumes about its commitment to democracy and its capacity to continue to thrive as a world superpower. Can you now see why India is gradually heading to becoming the world's global superpower? With its strong economy, large population, and impressive military power, India has positioned itself as a leader on the global stage. Even though there are questions about the possibility of India surpassing China, India has put its strategies to knock off China, such as building relationships with Japan, Iran, Mongolia, and Singapore. India has shown that she is ready for anything just to make sure she becomes a global power. Do you think that with all the resources, India will be able to attain the position of a superpower? Share your thoughts with us in the comments section below, and if you have enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more updates. Thanks for watching,